What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Grimlock video. Today we are doing a VOD review for my latest part of the series 02 Legend. I went 3-3 in this lobby, so I wanted to go over and review what I could have done better in this lobby. I think there's a bunch that I missed and a bunch of stuff that I can do better, so it's important for us to look over this kind of content. If you would like to see me do a VOD review of your video or one of your lobbies, please make sure to join the Discord in the description below, and also feel free to come check out my Twitch sometime. That will also be in the description. But yeah, so let's get right into this. Alrighty, so let's get right into this. I skipped a little bit so that we can get to the intro right away, or kind of like past the intro a little bit, but either way, this shouldn't be too bad. So this lobby, we have me as Devastation Evoker, another Devastation Evoker, a Beast Mastery Hunter, and an Elemental Shaman. We have Disc Priest, Holy Paladin. Okay, so we come out of the gate, null shout up, first thing, pretty solid, not bad. I do get rooted here first, and I time stop immediately because I know he's going to go for the breath. The breath misses everybody there, so that was a pretty decent time stop. Let's see here, just to kind of clarify here. The second I get rooted, I know he's going for it, so I just time stop the whole deep breath. That's pretty solid. I go for a Dragon Rage right out of this because I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to land this. Let's see, so I go for a deep breath here. Now this deep breath isn't bad, but it's kind of like could have been set up better. Like, honestly, I should have rooted first before deep breathing. So like I had pressing roar and I just send the deep breath. If I rooted first, I probably could have caught the Holy Paladin in that. And now I have to hover back into the barrier because he buried me as I was deep breathing. I have 8 seconds left on my Dragon Rage, so we do extend it. I hit an Eternity Surge into this guy, but he feigned deaths and gets sacked on it, so I immediately tip the Scales Fire Breath into the Evoker here and just start spamming out damage, which isn't too bad. I think this is fine. Seems like I'm doing a lot of pressure here, and that causes Aurora Sack to go out on the Evoker. Realistically, here, I should probably swap the Holy Paladin. So like I'm doing damage, I'm doing a lot of damage into this Evoker here. But it really could have just gone straight into the Holy Paladin. And it looks like my Shaman even went on the Holy Paladin here. So I should have just gone on Holy Pally. He does get hexed half. That's kind of nice. This is pretty big right here. Oh my god, huge. Okay, and there's Lay on Hands. So that's huge. And honestly, my Shaman is going on the Hunter here, which is maybe even a better call. I went on the Evoker here, but you can see he gets lassoed. And Lay on Hands comes out on this guy. So yeah, maybe if I go Hunter here, he actually might die. So there's a chance of that. I do get locked on that. Kind of intentional, though. I almost get dropped mad quick here, though. That was crazy, the burst they did. I do get Pain Sup, and I get Searing Glared here, so this isn't too bad. He does have another Deep Breath very soon. Like another, like, not even... I think he has one like right now, soon. That's how close he does. He Dragon Rage pretty late, though, I will say. So the pressure is in our favor here. Big damage behind the pillar here. I just keep the Disintegrate ticking. Absurge is in a trap for that time, so I should have played it a little safer. Overall, though, I'm not chasing. I hover intentionally into the wall because I didn't want to hover too far away from Absurge. Absurge is right behind me. Okay, not too bad here. That sleep is pretty useless, actually. I'm not going to lie. I shouldn't have slept like this. This was bad. I go for a sleep right here. Boom, land it. It's pointless. Just breaks immediately. Like, there's literally no reason for me to go for that sleep. I tried to time stop this before it hit Absurge, and I should have removed the time stop on Absurge here, because what happens is he comes out of the time stop, and then he's still stunned for like 3 seconds. So watch, ready? See, he's still stunned for 3 seconds, which is terrible. It's not good at all. I am just lining here. I'm lining the Evoker pretty hard. He does get trapped off this. Still lining pretty hard. And it looks like they break the trap, so that's kind of nice. Absurge didn't have to trinket there. Try to just play line of sights here. I know we're pretty far ahead in cooldowns, and in like 20 seconds we should win the game, realistically. Like on either the Paladin or the Evoker. The Hunter still has Turtle, so he's not really a kill target. This is a bad rotation for me. So I go for a Shattering Star, boom, into a Fire Breath here, dumb. And then I don't do anything else with the Shattering Star because he feigned us. So that was kind of unfortunate. And now we're halfway through the cooldown of Shattering Star, and I still have an Eternity Surge, But I am coming up on Dragon Rage, so that's not bad. Somebody missed a kick there. There's a shaman missed a kick there. I got a full hex into my go here. Big damage here. A pressing roar maybe? A pressing roar? A pressing roar? A pressing roar? Wow, I didn't a pressing roar first. Holy moly. I need to watch my own VODs. Yeah, so I should have a pressing roar this for sure. I also could have rooted here too. I should have, yeah. So a couple of things here. I land the sleep, and I know I'm about to do my go. Just root right here. I should have rooted, and then a pressing roar into my deep breath. That should have been my globals there. Instead, I go for a shattering star. Terrible. Into this weird deep breath. And of course, the paladin runs out because he's going for a hodge for some reason. He gets hit by my deep breath, and so I have 9 seconds left on the thing. So I eternity surge, do some damage here, living flame, fire breath into just some big damn. But that worked out in our favor, but I did that wrong. Realistically, this would have been a little bit even harder for them to win. If I just went for a root into a pressing roar deep breath here, we probably would have won even more, like, scarily. Big damage on this Pally, though. Pally has no cooldowns left. He's on forbearance, and he's just kind of dropped dead in the middle of the map. And because preemptively to this, he, like, rescues. Like, watch. Because this is why I'm saying the root would have been good. Because if I rooted him, he wouldn't have been able to rescue him. We would have just killed this guy out right here. So, like, root right here, boom. He wouldn't have been able to get out with that. So that was a little unfortunate. So definitely some things there. And even the first winning round that I could have done better. I don't know why I didn't pressing roar, though. That's crazy. Normally I pressing roar before every deep breath. Pretty standard stuff for me. Let's see here. Okay, so that was first round. Not bad. Let's look at our talents really quick. Okay, so I'm going chrono loop here. And I don't know if I even press it, honestly. It's kind of bad of me. I probably should have not gone chrono loop here. I don't know why I went chrono loop. I just wanted to try to chrono loop a... what is it called? A life swap. So that was a little unfortunate. All right, let's see if we can get this again. Nice, good kick there. I just send a deep breath. This is a horrible deep breath. I break this trap too. Like, so many things went wrong here, sadly. Don't even get the time stop on myself. Don't get this guy out of the hex. I time stop myself. I get slept off my... like, there's so many bad things in this opener alone. Okay, let's look back at this really quick. So this is a great kick on the disintegrate. He goes for the fire breath. Horrible, horrible deep breath here. Probably one of the worst deep breaths of this game, like the whole game. So realistically, always want to root and then a pressing roar into your breath. Terrible. And I break this trap, which is kind of meh. That's pretty trash. But I am doing pretty big damage here. I trinket here to time stop myself. Boom. Time stop the damage here. I do get... freaking wait, was that mass dispelled on the time stop? I think it was. Let's see. So trinket, time stop. Let's see. No, I just come out of it early. Yeah, I'm just playing horribly this round. So this whole opener is really bad for me, honestly. Pretty big damage onto the priest here, but it doesn't look like my hunter is doing damage to the priest, so that's fine. I did tell him that we were going to go to Evoker main, so there's that. So line of sighting now, but man, what a horrible burst rotation from me, huh? And I don't even continue, like 1 second. When do I pop my burst? I pop my burst literally right off the rip here. So I deep breath, and then I pop burst, boom. And I do land this, so that's not bad. Okay, good. So I do extend it the full duration, but still. What a horrible chain of events. So I've already used the shield wall, renewing blaze, time stop, and chrono loop. I did chrono loop him pretty low there, though, to be fair. But this is still really bad. This is, like, one of the worst openers I've seen in a while. I don't know why my rotation was so bad there. Like, horrible. It should always... see, this is okay. I get the Shattering Star and knock them out of that. I should go for a Fire Breath here. There it is. Good. He does get the trap. It's pretty nice. I missed my kick. I got a full sleep. I think he deathed it. It's kind of crazy. I should rescue myself here, honestly. I should have rescued myself there. A rescue there would save a lot of stress on my paladin, honestly. And then this guy has no more shield wall. He has 3 seconds left on his Dragon Rage. I root him here. This is like the most pointless root ever, I feel like. So this isn't great. I'm doing pretty big damn here. I'm trying to get to him so I can get this hex off, but I should have gotten the first hex off. So now he probably doesn't trust that I can get hexes off, which is bad. I have time stop for this. I do time stop the damage, which is good. On my Pally, but my pally has to bubble here for himself, and I'm just dead. So this is pretty terrible all in all. I think... I'm curious. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I think just overall, I could have played this opener a lot better and had way more pressure. But this go right here, there's really not much I could do about, except for maybe line of sight better. Let's see. Lands it. I time stop him so that the Eternity Surge doesn't hit him. He has to bubble. I'm getting Ultimate Penitence right here. What is this positioning by me? I need to not be here. Like, I'm just in their face. Instead... So what I do, I wrap, like I time stop this guy, and I wrap to help our paladin, but our paladin has bubble up. So realistically, I should have just wrapped back this way and just line of sighted this shaman this whole time and this ultimate penitence, which was probably doing like 400k DPS to me, which it looks like it was doing. So yeah, I just put myself in the worst possible position here ever, and I just get nuked on, which is terrible. That's not anybody's fault but mine. Though I will say, this whole time, like right here after bubble, he does have sack, and he just doesn't sack me. So if he sacked me right here, maybe I live, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think it is just my positioning is bad there. The scary part, too, is like if Absurge wanted, he could have canceled Ultimate Penitence and Mass Dispel Bubble, and they would have won that either way. But yeah, that was pretty scary. This shouldn't be too bad, yeah. Let's see. Going straight onto the Ellie here. I really don't want to go... Nice, this is much better. See that? Oppressing Roar into Root. I should land the Deep Breath now, right? Like here. Boom. Deep breath. Beautiful. Shield wall. I swap to the hunter immediately. He feigned deaths. I waste this tip the scale fire breath. I should have honestly expected this feign death and gone for a fake on this Eternity Surge, force the feign death, and then go for tip the scale. But we're doing a lot of damage into Ab Surge here, so this is pretty big. I did waste 2 shield walls, though. Like, I overlapped. So, like, let's see. I have 2 seconds left on this one. I come out of the deep breath, and... boom, I immediately press my second one. So in like literally the first 20 seconds of this game, I've already wasted both my shield walls. So that's really bad. That's really bad. We don't like that at all. That's unfortunate. So pretty decent damage, though, onto Absurge here. Oh, my God. Crazy damage. That forces life swap. We can swap back to the Shaman now. So I'm still stuck on this Priest. I realistically should have gone for a sleep earlier. And but this is nice. The Shaman comes out, tremors him out of the sleepwalk. And we're kind of losing pressure here, which is scary. I do have my go again, though, and I probably should have used this on the Shaman. The Shaman has no way to get out of this. So, yeah, the Shaman should have been the target here for sure. Definitely. I'm, like, way hyper-focused. I do put fire... So, the reason why I target my Fire Breath like this is I wanted to hit all the pets I could with it so I get Instacast procs. So, I put it on, like, 1,000,000 pets, so you can see I just get a bunch of burnout procs here in a second. I get to sleep. I fake the sleep here. He goes for a thing. I fake it again. And I accidentally... This is a problem here. So, he gets Hodged at the same time I go to kick him on the Ultimate Penitence. And so he trinkets the Hodge to get the Ultimate Penitence cast off, which is really bad for us. Pretty big damage here, though, on the Shaman either way. Kind of cranking. I do land a full sleep finally. And I'm just PvEing damage here this whole time. Nice. We forced the turtle. It's huge. He does have a deep breath go here, which is also pretty sick because I wasn't playing 1 minute, but he was. I'm thinking we go to the hunter, but realistically, we should be going the Shaman here. The Shaman doesn't have shield wall for another 13 seconds. And I'm just focusing on the hunter, which is really bad. I am a little afraid for my paladin here. Yeah. He does have to bop himself. He does get rescued. That was a really late rescue, though, to be fair, for my other guy. And now I'm getting nuked, which sucks. I have to root the pets, which is also bad. I know in 20 seconds we pretty much win the game. They've already used everything. I don't know why I'm holding on to Trinket here so hard. Realistically, I could have Trinketed this. I can't get him out of that. I do rescue myself. This is just really rough. This is so bad. I could have easily died here like 17 times over. I just go for a little bit of damage there. Holy moly. What was the lowest I dropped there? That was crazy. Like 70k. 21k. I had 21k health at one point right there. That was crazy. So now, but Shaman Astral shifted, and I have Dragon Rage in like a couple seconds. So I land this. I land a huge Oppressing Roar. Land on everything, Dragon Rage, and this should be game, no matter what. I'm doing damage into the wrong target, though, here. Look at this. I'm like, yeah, I noticed that I did it late, but I was about to do damage into a Paints up there. Boom, I go into Absurge with this. I do tip the Scales Fire Breath in a second, but I think it's just game over for him, yeah. But holy moly, that was way too close of a game for comfort. And this should have easily been their win if I played. I could have played that a lot better, basically, is what I'm trying to say. That was horrible. That was a terrible round for me. Just bad target swapping, and I stayed on the Hunter for way too long that game. I should have just gone Shaman a lot more, especially once he didn't have shield walls. A lot of my Shattering Stars went into the Hunter, which was really bad. Like, even this one is really bad. The Pain Sub comes out on Hunter. My Shattering Star gets grounded. I do big damage into the Priest here. Yeah, it's just game over, though. That's cool with me. Alright, so not bad. Not bad at the end of the day, but my rotation could have been way, way, way cleaner. This one I think we lose. Get the Null Shroud up. Don't know if Null Shroud's really necessary versus comp, honestly. He's going to go for it in a second here. I'm waiting for it. He's trying to bait out my time stop because he knows I've been playing it, so I went for it first. It's just Shield Wall from Shaman. I should kill this grounding. I do time stop the go. That was kind of sick, I'm not going to lie. That was pretty spicy. I don't want to break this trap, but I have to pretty much. I should 100% go Shaman right now. Shaman doesn't have Shield Wall or Hand of Sack. Shaman is definitely the kill target here. I do move Teriyaki Chicken, but it is what it is. Shaman's still the kill target, in my opinion. I should have kept going Shaman here, but instead I go back to the Evoker, which isn't bad. He does have Death Chakram up on him, so, I mean, there's that. He does have a lot more time on his Dragon Rage right now, though, which sucks. Either way, just line of sighting him as much as possible. Forcing them to go onto my Hunter as much as possible, because I know that my Hunter will probably not die. I'm the one that's more likely to die. Then we go straight onto the Shaman. I do sleepwalk him there. I didn't expect them to bop the Dragon. I'm not going to lie, so I sleepwalked the Shaman, which is pretty bad. This is a Shield Wall. I should go back onto the Shaman here. Should definitely go back onto the Shaman. You can see everybody else is sitting in the Shaman but me here. This is terrible. I do have instant cast Living Flames there from my Fire Breath, so I spam those out, which was kind of nice. Decent damage on the Shaman here. He does preemptively do it. This healing stream, by the way, lives at like 2k health. I hit it twice with Azure Strike and it lived. So it's actually just alive right here, which is so stupid. So dumb. The Paladin doesn't have Bubble, so I know in 30 seconds we can easily win the game on the Paladin most likely. And honestly, we should have. I'm surprised we don't. Hand of Sack comes out here too. I do get him out of the half Hex there, which is kind of nice. I should not be hitting into this Hand of Sack. I should be going the Shaman this whole time. Though the Shaman has Shield Wall back up, so it would be ideal if we force the Shaman Shield Wall here. If we could force the Shaman Shield Wall here, the Shaman should die this next go, 100%. He needs to stay in barrier. He does. They're trying to knock us out. I need to Oppressing Roar here, like preemptively. I Dragon Rage. Oh, my Hunter just dies. This is actually super unlucky. If my Hunter doesn't die here, we win the game for sure. Like, we actually win the game right there. If my Hunter doesn't die. He does have Turtle this whole time. Turtle, 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 and he presses at 30k health. So that game really wasn't my fault, I would say. I'd say that's more my Hunter's fault. We just played around cooldowns properly, but my Hunter should have just pressed button. If he did, we would have won that for sure. For sure, because I had all my damage there. And this is pretty big damage here too. We have Ellie me, which is pretty cranky. I should kick this Disintegrate, honestly. I know the Shaman does, but I should have kicked that. I go for the go here. This is fine. I should try to go. I'm trying to do damage to Absurge here. This is bad. This is dumb. This is pretty dumb. This is pretty dumb, and I'll tell you why. So he presses barrier first, and he expects my damage. And now I don't have a stun for him. So what does he do? He fades right here. Boom, fade, and I miss my entire Fire Breath, tip the scale Fire Breath. So this was just terrible all around this opener. Somehow I'm still top damage, but I have no clue how because I'm actually doing nothing. Like, this whole go is like negative damage, which is crazy. I'm just pressing Disintegrates. So I'm doing damage into a Pain Sup. I don't really have a kill target right here, so I just choose to pull out. And realistically, I should have rescued sooner. Definitely damage on Hunter here is really solid. Big Eternity Surge into Fire Breath. I landed on the Evoker. I do Trinket this one because I didn't want to die, like just to random damage. I played really like aggressively with my cooldowns. Huge damage here. Holy moly, I'm just cranking this guy. I'm just getting straight on top of him. That was Life Swap and Trinket from Absurge, which is huge. We do have Bubble. He Trinket sacks me. This should break to the sack. I'm trying to get back in line, But I really don't want to be in line. Like, they're playing out in the open like this. They don't need to versus this, but that's fine. Big damage here onto the Dragon. Dragon doesn't have any cooldowns. He does have Renewing Blaze, I guess. Hunter still has Turtle. Pretty decent damage here. I get slept into the trap. I should time stop myself here. I should have time stopped myself there, just to be safe. Get my Null Shroud back up. That's pretty huge. Trying to play aggressively with this Bop. Don't really want to get feared here. I don't know if Absurge even has fear, though, honestly. He doesn't. He just pressed it, so. Okay, this is pretty big. Not bad. I should have saved my root for my Deep Breath just so I can, like, land it 100%. Now I'll have to rely on sleeping to get it 100%. Dragon flies over. I time stop myself. Come out of the time stop. Pretty big. That was pretty good. And I rescue him out. So that was actually a really good stop on their go there. Not too bad. I would say something that I could do a lot better here is just avoid damage more from this Hunter. I feel like I'm just in this Hunter's line the entire game. So this is pretty good positioning for me. Like here, trying to line the Hunter as much as possible. I go for a Deep Breath. I miss completely. Horrible Deep Breath. I did try to land it, though. There's really not much I could have done about that. I didn't really have anything to set it up. I do go for pretty big damage onto Absurge here. And I somehow miss this Fire Breath. Is this fried or what? Look at this Fire Breath. I feel like this shouldn't have missed. Like, I swear that should hit. The fact that my Eternity Surge hits, but not my Fire Breath right there, that's crazy. But either way, so my Fire Breath doesn't hit. This guy gets Paints Up, so I go on the Hunter. Hunter does get Turtle, and I noticed that he's and we still have like a Bop and Wings, so we should be able to play super aggressive here. Super aggressive here. I'm waiting for the hover cooldown to come up. Boom. Landed on this guy. Just following him around. He does get Paints Up pretty low here. I'm just trying to kill him through Paints Up at this point, but then I realized, like, oh, you know, Hunter doesn't really have anything either. Boom. Hunter dies. So that at the end, we were able to win just because we had our burst rotation back up and we forced cooldowns outside of our go. But there was a couple scary moments there, and I think realistically, this last round should have been another win. But this Shaman is insane. This Elemental Shaman is really good. So let's see here. This Elemental Shaman's very good. By the way, he like carries hard damage. I do go Null Shroud and also time stop as well again this game. So see, hover out, Null Shroud, do damage to this Shaman here. I just press Dragon Rage. I figured fudge it, why not? The Pally notices I'm looking at him, so I just go straight on the Shaman here. I'm waiting for this Pally to come out. He just never does, so I end up doing my damage into Pally here as he walks out. But I'm so far away, and the Hunter's kind of like splitting me, though I get rescued back, so that was good. That was a good rescue. I just didn't want to do my damage into the Shaman's shield wall, you know? So I think that was decent. But my positioning was bad. I should have realistically, what I should have done, so this whole time in the opener here, I'm kind of wasting time because I'm trying to pull the Pally out. And realistically, the thing that I want to do to pull the Pally out is I should have just gone on the Hunter, because the Hunter's so far away from the Paladin. He's like way far behind me. I should have just gone on the Hunter and pulled myself back into like our spawn room, and that would have forced the Pally to come out, and then eventually I would have been able to go in on them. But instead, I push in, which leads me to almost dying there, because now they're just like free range bursting me, which is terrible. So yeah, that was kind of bad by me, honestly. That whole opener was pretty scuffed. I think my openers this game were really bad in general, honestly. Pretty big damage onto the Shaman here, though. Trying to just stay out of line as much as possible. I root the Hunter, and he's trying to stay out of line as well. Pally is in the middle of the map, though. I think we should go Pally here for sure. I accidentally opened that up. That was sick. Huge. I do go for an Eternity Surge, and my Shattering Star only has like 5 seconds left on the cooldown. I probably should have just waited. That's fine, though. Decent damage onto Shaman and Hunter here. I do break the grounding. He does land a full sleep. That full sleep does get tremored, and I rescue my guy. I'm playing kind of defensive here. I know that we win in our goes, so I'm just trying to live to our goes as much as possible. I was keeping this guy like targeted with my mouse so that in case I had to click him to heal him, I could have really easily, but he seems okay. Absurge does. I did time stop that. That was bad. That was a horrible time stop. Look at this time stop. What the fuck is this? Why do I time stop him there? That was really bad. That actually could have... That time stop alone could have lost us the game because it could have eaten a pain sup. It was really close to eating a pain sup, actually. Like, if you look at it. Right here. Boom. I time stop, and then I break it instantly by accident. Like I pull it out, which I wanted to do because I was like, oh, shit, that was a bad time stop. So then he pain sups off the time stop, which is lucky. That was really lucky, honestly, because that could have lost us the game. Realistically, the way you want to use time stop defensively is anytime your healer gets sat in like a long CC, you can just time stop, you know, anybody. Doesn't matter. And that way, they can't do damage to you. It's kind of like forcing the team to have an aggressively bad clone. I do break that immediately. This is Primordial Wave. I know it's scary time. I want a line of sight here. I do have Null Shroud. I just got Null Shroud back up. I do land this full sleep. He's trying to get Tears Deliverance. I maybe should have gone to kick this. I'm not going to lie. Wouldn't be a terrible kick. Sack and Wall comes out. So realistically, we should go the Hunter here. And my other guy's just still going the Shaman. That was kind of bad. I think he's getting tunneled because he's super low in health. We do have Swap if we need it. Which doesn't look like we do. And I have a Dragon Rage up right now. And they have no cooldowns for it at all. None. Except for Bubble. They do have Bubble. But yeah, we should be able to win this right here. Biggest damage ever. I should have Pressing Roar here. Nice, I do. Go to land the Root. Deep Breath. Landed on 2. That was a really good freedom by the Pally there. We should go on the Hunter here. I'm going on the Shaman, but we should have gone on the Hunter. That was the better target. And we forced Burrow and... Burrow, Turtle, and Bubble all in the same go. So that was really spicy by me. But now I'm just like dead on the ground, which is sucky. And I pull myself out this way. But realistically, I should have gone this way, like the other way completely, which kind of sucks. That was life swap by us there. It's kind of sucky too. Just kind of scared here overall, which is crazy because this is like during our burst window. We should go Hunter here. I'm so trained into going to Shaman. I should have gone to Hunter there. This is the problem. Look at this. So Hunter feign deaths, like right when we're about to do damage to him, right here, boom, feign death. So 3 seconds, and then what do? I accidentally hover, and when I hover in, I get stunned right here, and I die, boom. But what could have happened instead is I could have stayed back and just done damage to the Hunter there, and they wouldn't have had any buttons to heal the Hunter. I could have killed the Hunter there, 100%. I'm hitting into a Hand of Sack too, so instead of hitting into the Hand of Sack target, I should have just gone the Hunter and stayed back with my healer. And if he gets hit by the trap, which he does get hit by a trap here, I could have possibly broken the trap by just standing on top of him. So that would have been the freest of wins right there. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. That last round could have gone a lot better though. And I could have easily clutched that out if I just looked at the positioning here and said, okay, there's a Pally here, Sack target here, Hunter has no cooldowns here, and Hunter also got hit by my Shattering Star. Like, I could have easily globaled this Hunter, and there's nothing he could have done about it. And I didn't have to move myself out of position to do it. So I should have done that. Instead, what do? I hover in, and now I'm in the perfect position. I'm out of range of my healer, and I get stunned here. It's just horrible all around. So this is terrible. This is like the worst thing that could have happened. This Deep Breath actually almost came in clutch. You could see the Shaman's health was super low there, too. Look at this Shaman's health. Boom. He's like 90k, not even. So like 1 tick of Disintegrate away. But either way, it wasn't too bad of a lobby, but that could have easily been a 5-1 for me, especially that Hunter game. My Hunter died to kind of nothing, but to be fair, that was super winnable if I just played that a lot better. Not too bad though, and a lot to learn from. So yeah, I think defensively I could have just played a lot better, and I think like my dead globals were kind of bad. Like at one point during this game, there was a time where I'm like kiting behind a pillar, and when I'm kiting behind the pillar, like I'm doing kind of nothing. Like I don't know if it's right here, but like yeah, like right here, there's just like a bunch of dead globals. It feels like just random globals. Like this right here. Look at this. I get locked. I get locked on Spellfrost, and my brain turns off, right? So, like, watch. Let's see. Right here. Boom. Locked on Spellfrost. Go for it again. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I could have done way better globally there. Like, my global cooldown usage could have been way cleaner for sure. Did we have, oh, no, we didn't. Okay. All right. So, no, not the end of the world, but, hey, gotta learn. Gotta live and learn. That's what I'm saying. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a sub, leave a like, and a comment below. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.